Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Shaira and I post planner and lettering videos on this channel. So today I have another memory plan with me in my Wonton In A Million A5 wide inserts. I'm using this gorgeous kit from Station Stickers. It's this Just Peachy kit. I got it during their closing sale. I believe they only sell stickers online digitally now. However, I did realize that they do like a one weekend a month or something like that, where they actually sell their stickers as physicals. So I'll link them down below, but I did get this foiled kit super recently from them. I don't think I've used like a full-on kit from Station Stickers. I used to be subbed to their really old sub. It was a lot of these like super functional, smaller stickers, and I really liked it. But this is probably the first time I'm actually using one of their actual kits. Yeah, so I'm just putting down the date covers and then putting down the bottom washi. So the bottom washi and the date covers are both foiled. I'm using my Slice Precise cutter to cut the washi down. I did recently just get an actual X-Acto knife. I always rip through paper when I use X-Acto knives, so I'm trying to learn how to actually use it properly. However, it did take me like several times to cut off the washi. Typically, I do cut the washi beforehand, but I realized from watching Kristen from Planning Kalo that you can literally just score the washi on there. I just always get scared of tearing up the paper, but I figured if she can do it, I can totally do it too. So here I'm just working on the sidebar. I lettered out July on the top there, and then I put down the Just Peachy full box. Here I'm putting down the washi that coordinates with the sidebar, because I realized that I literally have nothing to put down on the sidebar. I don't really have much to put on there because I do memory plan, but I do like to put down like a highlight of my week and just kind of like a general to-do list that I planned at the beginning of the week. So I'm mostly adding some washi here. I didn't show you guys the washi I'm using, but this one is from Paca Post. And I did just kind of sandwich this half box with the highlight of my week sticker from See Amy Draw on the sidebar. I'm trying to do a little bit more layering lately, so I'm doing layering here. I used a flag that came in the kit with this Lazy Day Girl from Fox and Pip. I had the day off that day. The weekend right before this was the 4th of July, and I took an extra day, so I had a long 4-day weekend, which was much needed just to kind of recoup and just kind of rest. Just kind of since starting working from home, I think I've mentioned it before, it is pretty tiring, so I've just needed a little bit more time for myself. So I jumped down to the bottom and used this film slate from Mandy Dreams to put down that I filmed a plan with me, and I finally got to use my new camera, which I'm also using for this plan with me. I'm still kind of figuring it out. I know how to like film things from like doing film in school. However, it's a pretty different camera from what I'm used to. So I just need to kind of look into it, and I haven't spent the time to really like finesse the settings for it. That gorgeous icon came with the kit, which I really love that. It's just this really dainty foiled sticker. I used it to mark down groceries, and then I used this sticker from Happy DAYA to note down that I cooked that day. It's kind of off screen right now, but I did use a Oddloop girl, which I believe Jessie from Oddloop mentioned they just relisted super recently. Moving on to Tuesday, I had a whole episode with some whiteout here. It was such a struggle, and it's so uneven, and you can kind of see it on the top of Tuesday. I have meant to pick up the Tombow whiteout. However, I've just had this whole pack from Office Depot that I've just been trying to use up because I don't want to put it to waste. So I did just cut those bits out so you guys don't have to see me struggle with it throughout the entire plan with me. So like I said, I've been trying to do a little bit of layering, and there were a lot of pieces in the kit that really helped with that. There were these pentagons. I totally kept calling them hexagons in my head when I was filming this, and then I realized from editing that they're actually pentagons because they only have 5 sides. But on the top of Tuesday, I used a Steamy on a computer sticker from Wonton In A Million, and then that knife kind of utensil set is from Rose and Tea Shop. I was putting down some of the icons, or at least that laptop icon, and then I totally realized that the kit came with a camera icon, and I thought it was the perfect thing to add to kind of that note that I added on Monday where I used my new camera for the first time, so I added that back there. You might also notice that in this plan with me, I actually used a real brush lettering pen. I used a Pilot Fudemakase pen just so I can use actual brush lettering pens in my sticker spreads. So yeah, on the bottom of Tuesday, I put down a emoji doing yoga there, and then at the very bottom, I used a sleeping munchkin. Here in the middle, I'm putting down washi as a backdrop for an edit sticker, which did come from my old shop, which is no longer open. I do use quite a few stickers from shops that are not open anymore because they are in my collection, so I'll call those out. However, I have been doing a lot of shopping recently, which will kind of maybe refresh my collection a little bit. On the top of Wednesday, that girl that's waking up is from a shop that's also no longer open. That was from Prints. I did just layer that on top of some washi to add some depth. I put down a full box at the very bottom. I think I might have missed a sticker, so I'll go back to that if I see that. Here I'm using this kind of iced coffee sticker from the Smushed Peach to note that I picked up some Starbucks that afternoon. Like I said, I've just kind of been mixing a little bit of that actual brush lettering. I kind of like it way better than when I actually do just faux calligraphy. There's something about the way it just looks with real brush lettering that I just really like. I'm using a stick sticker, which is from Happy DAYA there, and then above, you'll probably see it as I scroll up right there. That no sticker is from KeenaPrints. I used it to mark that day I had back-to-back meetings, which you guys might see that every so often in my planner as I do these plan with me's. I think like lately with just kind of the work from home environment, there's just been a lot of Zoom fatigue. Just kind of having to be on Zoom a lot because it's a little bit harder to collaborate when everyone is remote and all that. So I've had a lot of meetings at work, and I feel like that kind of contributes to kind of feeling burnt out a little bit. So going into Thursday, I put a full box at the top. I've mentioned this before in previous plan with me's, but I like to spread out my full boxes, so sometimes they'll be in the middle, and I try to make sure that no two are like next to each other unless it's like a double box or I'm intentionally doing it for the weekend or something like that. Going into the stickers I used on Thursday, at the top I used this girl from Vanstickie, this taco girl from the Smushed Peach, this girl putting up her middle finger from Fox and Cactus, and then at the very bottom I used an emoji. The other things that I used were from the kit itself, just some icons and other layering pieces. Layering is so in right now, and I really love it, so I definitely am trying to pick up some pieces to add layering to other kits as well. On the top of Friday, I used a sticker from Jkruuuplans. I believe they're like digitals, and I think she might have given them out before as like actual stickers when I saw her at an SPC party like super long ago. Under that, I put down this fast food sticker, which is from See Amy Draw. And then this day I had some lunch meetings, which when we were back in the office, obviously that meant like you got food, but then now that it's all remote, it doesn't mean that anymore. So I used this kind of side-eyeing munchkin there. To mark boba, I used this sticker from Prim Co. I've had this for so long and I never used them, but they're so cute and I'm definitely going to try to use them more. At the very bottom, I put down the workout that I did, and then I used this skinny kind of quarter, maybe smaller box there, just to kind of add this chopstick sticker, which is from Paper and Milk, which I use a lot for whenever I get Asian food. I was a little bit off camera there, but I was trying to put down the kind of washi strip that came with the kit. I decided against it after I put it down. I took it all off actually, and then I started doing just kind of a weekend washi banner. I haven't done this in quite some time, a really, really long time honestly, so I just put in a couple of different washis that were kind of this peachy orange tones and some of the rose golds because the kit is rose gold colored. I totally really love the look of washi banners. I think I just haven't done them recently because it takes up so much room. But now with kind of lockdown and quarantine, I feel like there's not really much to mark in our planners as much anyway. So I figured I'd do that. And I really love how it turned out. So going into Saturday, I grabbed the same washi that I initially put under the weekend banner, and I just cut it even further so it fits just one column, just so I could use it as a background for this emoji to mark down that I slept in that morning. Those are like totally the joys that I get over the weekend now. So here in this kind of quarter box, I think it's slightly smaller for sure. I use this emoji to mark down that I cooked that morning. And then here in the half box, I'm also marking that I did a Netflix binge. I was watching Ultimate Beastmaster. I've been watching a lot of kind of game show type things on Netflix lately, just kind of pass the time. But I used a munchkin there as well. I uploaded my last plan with me, so I marked that down with just kind of a little things. And then on the bottom, I used that barbecue sticker from Happy DAYA, as well as a milk tea sticker from Paper and Milk to mark what I did that evening. So at the very bottom of Sunday, I marked down that I tried out my new lights. So this plan with me is actually the first time I used some new lighting. I've had like set up box lights before, but they're really big and clunky, and it kind of is part of me trying to encourage myself to film more. So I picked up new lights that kind of are tabletop lights. I'll actually link them down below if you guys are interested. So I tried them out for the first time, and I really like them, and they make it more efficient for me to actually set up to film, especially now that my desk that I use for crafting is kind of my work desk. Above that, I used the planning session script sticker that came in the kit, and I did do some layering there with other pieces that came in the kit, as well as a heart from Clever Gal Crafts. I used that fold clothes sticker, flat lay from Carrots and Olives, a running girl from the Smushed Peach, and then on top I used a girl on a switch from Fox and Cactus to mark down just some of the things I did that morning. I quickly marked down the highlight of my week, which was having a 7-day streak for working out. I used the Peloton app because I recently got a Peloton, so that was something that I recently achieved. And then here I'm just putting down some of the layering pieces in places that I could have layered, but I honestly was pretty much rationing the layering pieces earlier. So here I'm just going through the leftovers in the kit. I totally forgot to put a full box on Sunday, but that's totally fine. I'm working on building up my foiled sticker collection so that my Viv Wiggles here can end up being more glorious. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching this plan with me, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.